South Sudan will mark 10 years since it broke away from Sudan to become a republic on Friday. But in 2013, post-independence euphoria turned into misery as the country slipped into a civil war that killed tens of thousands and forced over 2 million to flee for safety.
South Sudan is clearly at a worse place than it was 10 years ago, which is, obviously something that's quite tragic. And that sentiment is pretty widely shared among South Sudanese. But I think that the sort of the scale of the collapse and the calamity in South Sudan shocked South Sudanese quite a bit. And obviously they hope they have better days ahead.
The warring sides have since 2018 agreed a peace deal and formed a government of national unity in Juba. But the UN says localized violence continues in the country. President Salva Kiir has said there will be no public events to celebrate the day due to the coronavirus pandemic.
The way this peace deal was structured with elections sort of as the endpoint, we think is potentially a fatal flaw in the peace deal. The underlying sort of logic of the ceasefire that's now there between the main warring parties is that they sort of share some power together. And obviously the risk of the elections is that it's used as a means of sort of one side winning the war and one side losing.
The Council of Churches, an influential religious body in the country, said there was nothing for people in the world's youngest state to celebrate, urging the country's leaders to ensure peace in the next decade.